Hello, my name is Michelle Pfeifus, and in this video, I'll be walking you through a series of short mindfulness exercises to help you reflect on the goals that you've already set for the coming year and to prepare for the work that's to come. We recently worked through this exercise in our textile design lab, and it really resonated with our members, so I wanted to share it with you as well. Before we get started with our mindfulness exercise, let's take a moment to focus on our breathing and get settled. I'd like for you to pause, take a deep breath, and place your feet flat on the floor. Really feel your feet in contact with the ground underneath you. Now place your hands on your stomach and take 2 to 3 deep breaths, noticing your stomach rising and falling with each in and out breath. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Now, as you keep breathing deeply into your stomach, I'd like for you to breathe in for a count of 5, then hold your breath for a count of 5, and breathe out slowly for a count of 5. And keep breathing in for 5, hold for 5, and out for 5. And I'll pause for a moment to allow you time to focus on this breathing. Great. I'd like you to now slowly bring your attention back to the room, noticing the sounds around you, and begin to open your eyes. As you are opening your eyes, notice the colors around you and pick one color to focus on. Find one thing that you can see that is the color that you have picked. Look at it with a beginner's mind, as if you have never seen this thing before. Note what it is, and its size and its shape. Take a moment to really see this object and to really see this color. After a few moments, look for something else that is the same color. Observe this object in the same way. As you are working through this practice, notice when your mind wanders off. You can always return to the sensation of breathing, using the breath as the anchor for your awareness. Begin to wrap up your observations, and when ready, allow your eyes to close for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. Let go of the practice and open your eyes. When I was working through this exercise, I really appreciated the perspective that it gave me. I don't often give myself the time to sit and just observe the objects in my office, and I really appreciated giving myself the gift of that time and letting myself really explore. I chose the color blue, so giving myself the time to really explore the color blue and the blue objects that I chose. Now let's move on to the second half of this exercise. Please take a moment to write down your goals for the coming year. With your goals in front of you, once again, place your feet flat on the floor and close your eyes. Let's take several deep breaths together, noticing your stomach rising and falling with each in and out breath. Return your hands to your stomach if you find this to be helpful. When you feel ready, open your eyes and look at your goals for the year. How do they feel to you at this moment? Don't overthink it. Don't edit yourself. Just recognize and perhaps write down your reaction to what you see. Are your goals big enough? Perhaps you were thinking too small in the chaos of the holiday season. Are your goals focused enough, or perhaps too focused? Maybe you micromanaged yourself and took all the fun and excitement out of your goals for the year. What would you add, or what would you take away? When you think about how you're going to approach or achieve these goals, is there a different method that maybe you didn't consider? Is there an easier, faster, or more fun way to achieve some of the goals that you've listed? December can be such a hectic time of year, and I often wonder if this anxiety spills over into our goal-making process. When I worked through this exercise, I found that as soon as I opened my eyes and looked at my goals, I was so uninspired by what I had previously written just a few weeks ago. Something that's very important to me, writing, was nowhere to be seen in my goals. So that's something that I wanted to make sure and add to my list of goals for the coming year. Also, I found that the way that my goals were written just wasn't very inspiring. It almost just looked like a to-do list. And I really went through and took the time to rewrite these goals so that they felt more inspiring. I often return to my goals throughout the year just to remind myself what I should be focusing on for the year. And if these goals aren't written in an inspiring manner, I don't feel motivated to work on them and ultimately achieve these goals. So if your goals don't feel quite right to you, take some time to consider how they can be updated or revised to feel more in line with what you want to get out of the new year. Below this video, you'll find links to books and podcasts that members of our Textile Design Lab community are currently finding inspiring and helpful as they are planning and beginning to work on their goals for the coming year. I hope that this video was helpful, and I wish you a very happy new year.